just knocking it out of the park, okay? You just do such a great job. And Eric, okay, you've been growing the business, and then you just opened the new office, and just, you're killing it. So, again, just what a great year. Then Alex, you got your MBA in June, okay? While you were going to school, primarily online, okay? You started out, doing face-to-face, then doing things online. And so what a great accomplishment that was. And then literally, like 2 weeks later, they moved into their new home, okay? And then all the while, planning this event, okay? So I don't know how you guys did it. And then all of us dealing with COVID at the same time. So just what a terrific accomplishment. So, I think most everybody knows that you two started out as friends for a few years. Thank you, Annie. And Annie, as I mentioned, not that this is your fault, but this is because of you that we're all here. So thank you. And that friendship then developed into love, which is then, culminated into today. So, as Uncle Bob said, in the wedding ceremony, remember that we are now all of your family, and we're your supporters, and we're here to help you guys through all your difficult times and to help celebrate your successes. That's what we're here for. So I want to tell just a real short story about Alex. It's just to talk about how she saw this a long time ago. And as a parent, you always wonder what your child's future is going to look like, and she's looking at me, and they do too. Okay, and when Alex was in middle school, she had to write a paper about what her future would be. Okay, and so it was. I wish I still had that paper today because I would read from it verbatim. But what I recall was that when she got to the part about the type of person that she might marry, she said she really wanted a guy. It was this song, okay. She really wanted a guy that was not one person, but a combination of three people that she knew. So the first one was Uncle Bob. Where's Uncle Bob? Oh, there he is, Uncle Bob. So the first one was Uncle Bob because he's so funny. Now, I don't know why you thought that, but and then she also wanted someone who was handsome, like one of her grammar school friends, a guy by the name of Pat Stauffer. And then she wanted someone who was kind and thoughtful, like our neighbor, Mr. Mose, Andy Mose. Now, personally, I'm a little annoyed that there were none of those characteristics that she thought of me, okay? But I certainly understand, and I'm still not sure about the whole thing with Uncle Bob because his jokes are really, really horrible. But in Eric, I think you found that perfect mix. He is all of those things. He's funny, he's handsome, he's kind. You have chosen well, and Mom and I are proud that he is part of our family. So, just so proud. And Eric, you've always impressed me, when you talk about Alex and how you talk about Alex and why why you love her. I remember a time when we were golfing with Uncle Bob and Dave, or as you and I know him as Lunch, and we were out in Rockford, and Uncle Bob asked you why you love Eric, why you love Al, and you very, very quickly responded that you love her because she is the kindest person that you know. And I was just so happy to see that you saw in her what I see in her, okay? Because she is the kindest person. So,
mic drop.
What? Oh, there we go. Okay. So you've told me that on a number of occasions that battery? Mic? Oh, there we go. Use that voice. Yeah, I'll talk in a second. number of occasions, and over this this past year, with all the things that you guys have been through, you've really been her rock. And I'm so thankful for you, for being in her life, being in our lives, and so proud of you. So thank you for being part of our family. So finally, I just want to offer a few words of advice. I want to offer a few words of advice. So I think you know that Julie and I and your mom and dad, we've been married 40 years, and I love being married, and the biggest part of that is that it's great when you find that special someone that you're going to annoy for the rest of your life. So I know that you guys have found that in each other. But Eric, I really truly do want to encourage you to have date nights all the time, and to keep her surprised with doing new things, going new places, and sharing adventures together. And Alex, I want you to flirt with him all the time and show that you love him. And what I mean by that is that you love him more than Bo.
Oh, I don't know.
So my last word of advice for you is that great marriages are partnerships. It can't be a great marriage without being a partner. So be each other's partner in all that you do in your family, and in your work, and in each other. I love you. Cheers.